Yawn. Hey guys, welcome back to part 22, I think? 23? I haven't really... I didn't label any of these. God damn it. Anyway, welcome back, and with this part we are going to be doing Hilda's Paralouge, and technically Cyril's, dividing the world. Our own forces are attacking Folin's locket. With her brother suddenly falling ill, it is up to Hilda to take over the defense. Cyril volunteers to accompany her.
My thank you so much. Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while.
Someone in your family sick?
Oh no, nothing like that. The Almiran forces are causing trouble at Folin's locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almira is called Folin's Throat. There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Folin's Locket. Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own. But he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently it would look bad if we left it to the retainers. I really don't want to go, but I guess I have to.
Hey, Hilda. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking.
Oh, what's up, Cyril?
You're gonna fight the Almirans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Cyril.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
But you'd be fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kind of worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky. Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not like I'll go around snapping up Almiran children.
That's good, but I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor? My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almirans.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all feel way safer if you did.
Great! I know we'll be okay if you're there. Let's head out right away.
I'll go and get ready too.
Huh.
My thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Wasn't Black Eagles like the least popular
I have
house? So why is
gratitude.
Edelgard one of the most deployed units?
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I did a little grinding in between, so now Catherine is now in Myrmidon now. Oh, there's a beast here. There's a beast. least tank stuff, at least. Okay, let's save. And let's fight.
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please...
Good thing I knew about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
Let's get to it.
Ready when you are.
To work.
Who, me?
I'll crush them all.
I stand ready. Stay focused. Ready and willing.
Let's take them out.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
Support! We're saved!
Another one down.
Let the lesson begin! Should I have held back?
Fighting is what I do. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Oh, I don't even have any battalion set. I just realized that. That's a bit bad.
It's over. That is that.
Invigorating.
I'm sorry!
111. Jesus Christ.
That's what you get.
Missed. Nothing personal. Are we done?
Awesome.
I get things done. I feel like I've grown.
Oh, Claude might die. Please tell me he has a vulnerary or something.
Appreciate it.
I'm guessing this is the boss then.
This'll make the job easier.
I can do this! Who knew?
All I can hope is that that guy survives.
Careful.
not luck, it's fate.
Life doesn't always go as planned. Sorry about that.
Should I have held back?
Hopefully he'll go for me. Because I think that guy will get doubled. Oh no, he's gonna die. Please die.
No help, game.
Oh no, they got one. But we can still.
Oh god damn. Let's rescue the man. Fuck, why did that? I can rewind time, damn it.
Most of.
Hilda,
He's not. It's okay. That's.
Good thing I knew it.
Okay, I know what to do now.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
I'll crush them all.
I stand ready.
Ready anytime.
Just in case that wave leader tries to come over here.
Who, me?
Let's take them out.
Let's get to it.
Ready when you are.
To work.
Who, me?
Excuse me. I can't believe I forgot to put the talons on. Such a doofus.
Allow me to demonstrate. Each battle, a chance to grow.
My moment has arrived.
Oh, whoa, those times missed.
Appreciated.
Support! We're saved!
Making Lady Rhea proud.
Hate me all you want. Boring.
I actually won! I'll try even harder next time.
Repent from the grave! All for Lady Rhea. Just let me at him.
As expected.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Sorry, Bird, but you gotta go.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
Nice, Hilda.
Not so fast! Shot!
Missed. Nothing personal.
Still tried. He still
Silenced.
tried.
This'll make the job easier.
Shmir's getting some good level ups.
It was a good try.
Fuck!
Ready when you are.
Support.
Won't lose next time either.
Who, me?
I'm good now.
Maybe moving over that way will work.
To work. Are we done?
Oh, she still crit there too. That's interesting.
Ready anytime. Yeah, who knew? I'm getting better.
Stay focused.
You didn't give it your all.
I'll crush them all. Can't hold me back. The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Who, me? I'm all sweaty. I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Ready and willing.
Let's take them out.
Much obliged. That's the golden deer for you.
Nice, Dimitri. I mean, Claude. Why did I call him
Life
Dimitri?
doesn't hold-
Fuck.
I stand ready.
Wrong button.
Another one down.
Nice.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
Alright, sweet.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Moved over one this time. He's not in the exact same spot. Because last time he was over here, that's where he moved. Oh, if he was right there, I could still hit him.
Let's get to it.
Thanks so much.
knocked out?
If I could have just done that this entire time, I'm gonna be very upset.
This won't feel good. More polish never hurts.
Yeah, that was all me.
I'm so sorry!
Nice.
I get things done.
Received a training bow.
Taking aim.
That was kind of a sad position to die in. Just slumped over his dragon. Jesus Christ. That'd be funny if one of these guys got a crit.
I'll never back down.
Nice.
Who knew?
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Wow, these can fire pretty far. Didn't need another training bow, but you know, whatever.
Thanks. Not so fast.
Thank you.
get things done.
Ah, things are looking up. Let's keep going and save the others. We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
Hexlock shield, awesome. Shield offering strong protection and resistance. Resilience? I think so, yeah. I knew I could do it. Valkyries.
Thank you so much.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions. They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figure they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't life. Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot. Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen.
But weren't you glad to get praise?
That did feel good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
One heck of an axe. He gave it to you?
Yes, it's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House Goneril. He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent, I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead? Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here. Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing. A big, scary axe is not my style. Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that? But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
That Hilda, she really is something.
Yep.
Teach. Tomas, I mean, Solon and his lackeys. Their whereabouts have been discovered.
Apparently they're lurking in the sealed forest, not too far from the monastery. Rhea has called back all of the knights who were out searching to round them up. Seems like it could take some time for them to make it back here, but she didn't ask for our help. Perhaps to prevent you running headfirst toward revenge? It's only natural that you would leap at the chance for it. Anyone would.
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Listen, Rhea, and Lady Rhea, this move is the most strategic. The military strategy I'm devising will soon echo across Fodlan's history. I'm sure of it. Just think about it. Most of the knights are still far away, and we can't afford to have Sedith and friends abandon the monastery. So the only person who can take action now also happens to be our best commander. It's Teach, and wherever Teach leads, we'll follow. And since you've taught us that this sort of thing is always a possibility, we're already prepared for battle. We can buy the knights more time, not for revenge, but for a defensive attack on behalf of the monastery.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
We have our orders, Teach. Now all that's left is to pull out a miracle.
So that is it. That is what we must do.
You've done me a great service.
Nothing here.
What are you doing?
Oh, Flayn. I've just been researching the exploits of Saint Sethlene.
And why is it you're doing that precisely?
Well, painting is a hobby of mine, and I thought I might like to capture her likeness.
Well, how lovely. But how is researching her exploits necessary for painting?
If I wanted to use a statue of Saint Sethlene for my reference, it wouldn't be necessary. But that's not what I want. I wish to paint Saint Sethlene herself, looking exactly as she did when she was alive. And if I don't know anything about who she was on the inside, the image won't be true to life. So I wanted to find some hints about who she was, and that's why I've been researching her deeds.
Ah, so you were hoping to find out what type of girl she was.
Girl? Interesting way of putting it, but yes, more or less.
I see. Yes, it is all quite clear to me now.
What's happening?
A few ideas, but I don't think you're gonna like any of them.
Okay then. Allow me to share with you what I know of Sethlene's deeds. Long ago, in a world ravaged by war, Sethlene led a secluded life with her father, Keyhole. One day, they met Saint Saros, who was grieved by the chaos and destruction of war. And so, the three decided to join forces.
Huh? But I thought the saints gathered following a revelation from the goddess.
At the Battle of Tailtean, they fought against the 10 elites led by Nemesis, who sought to conquer the whole world. Sethlene tended to her allies on the field of battle, until she exhausted all her strength. Then, she fell into a long slumber.
But according to legend, she used her miraculous powers to heal all of the wounded.
Interesting story, is it not? Have you perhaps learned something new about Sethlene?
Having heard all that, I'd say she seems incredible.
Incredible? Well, I haven't heard that before. I feel certain you and I will be fast friends. Let us talk again soon.
Huh. Who knew Flame was such an expert on Sethlene?
I know.
Hello, Manuela. I was just wondering, what was it like back when you were involved with that opera troupe? Your life must have been quite different from how it is here, I imagine.
My, how bold to ask an adult about their private life. I'll humor you, though. A diva's life is only glamorous while she's on stage. The rest of her time is consumed by grueling training. Just days and days of practicing, beginning at sunrise, with barely a moment to rest from one performance to the next. Then, once the performances begin, you're on stage for 3 shows a day. Absolutely exhausting. Is that anything like you imagined?
It sounds like a world all its own. Thank you. I find the topic fascinating. What sort of roles did you tend to be cast in? As the lead performer, did you play the part of a princess much? Oh, I can only imagine how illustrious that would be.
Yes, I was a princess once or twice. And it was quite something, let me tell you. All those royal jewels and flowing gowns. And they didn't just give me the pretty clothes to wear because I was beautiful, you know. I had to fight and claw my way into every role. But once on stage, singing my solo, and all eyes were on me, it was worth it. I was rewarded for every one of my countless hours of practice. And the cheers when I finished a song, the applause. Oh, I can't properly explain it, but I can tell you, it's an experience I will cherish until the day I die.
Wondrous. It all sounds so very glamorous. Despite how rigorous a schedule you kept, it sounds like hard work was worth those fleeting moments on stage. Mine has always been a quiet life. It is hard not to feel a twinge of envy, hearing such stories from you.
There's a lot to be said for the quiet life. It was never for me, of course. Still, I hear it's a pretty good deal for a lot of other folks. The thing is, Flame, well, you always have to remind yourself that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, its shadows will be darker too.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's a thing I hope you never come to understand. You know what? The next time you visit, I'll tell you all about the time I played a beautiful princess, and about the handsome prince she fell in love with.
Oh, please! I would love to hear all about it.
Impressive as ever. It's always satisfying to see such skill in motion.
It's nothing to boast about. Just part of the job.
Sure, but I hear there isn't a knight out there who can match your skill at reconnaissance and infiltration missions.
Don't forget assassination and coercion. Is there someone you need killed?
Ooh, so violent. Why would you jump to that conclusion?
You went out of your way to find me. I thought you might need a favor.
Sorry to disappoint, but I didn't come to request an assassination. I just want to talk.
With me?
Of course. You've piqued my interest for a while now. A little birdie told me you were born in Dagda. Is that true? That's pretty far away, beyond even Bridget to the west. So, what brought you to Fodlan?
I worked as a mercenary in Dagda. That is until I was defeated in battle against the Empire and left for dead.
I see. I'm surprised they didn't take you as their prisoner.
I know how to conceal myself.
Yeah, of course you do. Still, with your particular skill set, couldn't you make your way back to Dagda whenever you please?
That is true. I could return if I really wanted. But Rhea took me in, and I owe her a debt. I also don't hate it here. For now, this is where I belong.
Where you belong, huh? That's heavy stuff. I wonder if this is where I really belong.
I wouldn't know. You need to figure that out yourself.
Dorothea one would be pretty funny.
Your swordplay is captivating, exceedingly graceful, yet mindful to guard the weaknesses that often accompany such elegant flourishes.
Lawrence, are you spying on me? That's not very noble.
It was rude of me to watch so long in silence, I do confess. Yet I could not bring myself to interrupt. I believe that such a swordplay can only mean that you have experienced the privilege of a noble birth.
You just don't let up. I didn't inherit my sword skills, Lawrence. I trained. I earned them.
One's lineage does not affect one's talent or tenacity, to be sure. But a noble is raised in an environment more conducive to the honing of martial skill. Those brought up in the lap of luxury are blessed with a far wider variety of options for their futures. And a noble raised in that fashion is better equipped to keep the peace for the common folk.
Sure. And besides keeping the peace, what are the nobility's other duties?
Matters of state for a start. A noble has the ability to declare war, for instance. A commoner does not, and a noble who carries the blessing of a crest has even more power. One move from such an individual can exert massive influence. Of course, such influence must only be wielded with discretion. It is a noble's duty to use power wisely.
Whether or not it's their duty, if they don't use their power wisely, the people will revolt.
Indeed, the motivation to revolt can only come from discontent with the nobility. But if the people are well protected and enjoy peaceful and happy lives, there is no such motive. Thus, if such a revolt does occur, the nobility must be held accountable.
The nobility must be held accountable, I never thought I'd find myself agreeing with you. Maybe you're not as bad as I thought. In fact, I'll let you in on a secret. I am from a noble family, House Karen of Fargus. I used to be known as Cassandra Rubens Karen. Perhaps you've heard that name before?
House Karen? It cannot be. Are you the one who was driven from Fargus for some grave crime?
So people say. However, I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, how do you rate me now? On one hand, I am a noble, but I'm also a fugitive.
I see. Well then, will you do me the honor of a bout?
So you'd like to suss me out with your sword? Sure, I'll take you on.
So maybe... So, I'm guessing maybe... What's it called? Story importance? Maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe she has a background, maybe her parents did it, or grandparents, I don't know. But, if you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, and if you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you guys later.